everyone from Butlin's in Minehead. There is Billy behind me. It is extremely windy and kind of overcast today here in Minehead, but I think it's going to get a bit nicer as the day goes on. And I'm here with Mum. We just checked in a couple of days ago and we've got another couple of days to go. We're heading into Minehead today, so I'll show you a bit of Minehead itself and I'll just show you the new Sky Park which opened recently. Last time we were here this was still being built and now it's all open. I think this is a really good addition and they really needed something like this. It's like a big playground for kids. They've got swings, slides, just loads of stuff to keep them entertained. And if the weather perks up later, we are hoping to go out on a Butlin's bike, which I think it's going to, so that'll be really good. I'll also be showing you our room. I'm working my way through all the different accommodations. We've got a comfort apartment this time. Oh, we've got Optimus Prime here now. This is a very popular meet and greet here. Okay, we're just walking into Minehead and I really wish it was nicer weather to show you guys this because it's very grey today and windy. I hope you can hear me okay. But when this is blue sky, I'll try and put in a photo. It is beautiful, really, really lovely. This is North Hill up here and there's just a little bit here about North Hill actually. But it's very pretty as you walk into Minehead. I love it. It's kind of like, I always think of Minehead when you look at other seaside towns. Some of them are very, very kind of, how do I put it? Very, very busy and there's like a lot going on. Minehead I feel like is a tiny bit more old-fashioned but in a good way, if that makes any sense. I hope you know what I mean. Let me know if you know what I mean. I absolutely love Minehead. It's one of my favourite places to come to. But yeah, today is quite a breezy day. The sea is a little bit choppy, that is for sure. But we're going to walk into the town because they do have a few shops, not loads because it's not a big place. I'll show you what they do have though. Okay, we're in Minehead now. This is the town. So like I say, they've got a few shops. What have we got here? Specsavers. They have a couple of banks, a Superdrug, a Boots, and then some independent shops as well. So they've got some nice little independent ones. Well, you know you're in a British town if there's a Greggs. Another thing you'll find in Minehead, a lot of these little statues, they're everywhere. You've got the policeman and the person doing their shopping. You do see these all over the place. I'll see if I can show you any more. And they do have this really little cinema as well. There used to be an Odeon at Butlin's and that closed down a long time ago. And all films and all times are £4. That is very, very retro. I love that. And now we're just in a co-op, which is like deceptively big. I don't know that I've ever seen a co-op this large. It's like really massive. And it has a post office in it. I don't know why, but I am fascinated by how big this co-op is. A little footballer one here outside of the Ladbrokes betting shop. And they have lots of nice little tea rooms in Minehead. Our favourite is Apple Tree Tea Rooms. Excuse the seagull, you get a lot of those around here as well. And yeah, they've got lots of nice ones along here, but that's our favourite. A little group of them here outside the YMCA. That's so cute. I love that. That's one of my favourite shops, Woolly and Wild. It's a really nice gift shop. And just as we're walking back up towards Butlin's, you have the West Somerset Railway. So this is a working steam railway and you can go all the way from here to Bishop's Lydeard, which is kind of near Taunton and back again. And it's such a nice experience. You kind of feel like you're on the Hogwarts Express or something. It's really, really kind of vintage. It's a lovely experience. So I would also recommend doing that. On an upcoming trip, we will do it. We were going to do it this time and didn't get around to it, but next time we definitely will. I love the little train one. This one's my favourite actually. Just take you onto the platform. The trains aren't in at the moment. They've got this old engine here. Look at this little water fountain. It is well worth a visit and actually just come onto the platform even if you're not travelling on the train. They have some of the old carriages over here. They've got this carriage here and they've got like free crafts for children in there. Love that. Something very exciting that's an addition here at Butlin's is this. If anybody has been coming here for many, many years, you'll remember the Kentucky Derby and they have this. So there's little camels and they race along and you basically have to roll balls up here and it makes your camel move along. It's called the Camel Derby rather than the Kentucky Derby. And the fair is now open. Lots of screaming. Fair is open between 12 and 6 at the moment. That could change probably in the summer. It's open longer perhaps. We are considering the Butlin's bike. They're very different than what they used to look like. This is the one-seater one. Mum and I would obviously get one of the two-seaters, but I think we might do it. This is what they used to look like and I remember actually going on these probably late 80s, early 90s, something like that. Okay, we're doing it.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Luckily there's no pedestrians down here.
No, you have to get used to it, don't you? Because it does. I wonder how fast it goes. Should we try and speed up a bit? No, just a little. Let's test it. Oh, oh, it goes quite fast when you want to.
No, but then you can't stop.
I'm steering currently, but Mum's going to take over at some point, so I can do a bit more vlogging. Oh. The steering, it requires you need to steer before you actually need to move, if that makes sense. And when I'm back in December, this is where I'm going to be staying, in one of the seaside lodges. So that'll be an exciting vlog, because these are quite big and spacious. So I'm looking forward to staying in one of those next time.
They look nice.
Yeah, they do. Oh. Over by the Butlin side now, I'm driving us off the road. Mum's a nervous passenger in the car, so this isn't helping.
Actually, I'm less nervous on this because I can jump off.
I could just imagine you like jumping off and doing an action man roll onto that grass. This is quite nice. The weather was not very good this morning, and it's really nice now.
We're drifting.
Vlogging while steering, but we've got a clear run, it's fine. And I should mention, this was £15 for half an hour. You can get family ones that have got 4 seats, or these 2-seaters, or they have like the 3-wheel trike type things, or single ones. But it's around, this one was £15 for the hour. You pay a £20 deposit on top of that you get back, providing you don't wreck it or whatever else, drive it into a lake, don't do that. And the only places you can't go is in the Skyline Pavilion or the Fun Fair in these. Otherwise, you can go wherever you like. It's actually not too bad if you're going relatively slow, but if you're going uphill, it's quite hard work, isn't it? We were uphill a little bit. No, and when I say uphill, it was just the tiniest little bit. And when you're going downhill, just be careful of that.
Get the brake on.
You need to get your brake on. And there is a little bell as well. This is actually really fun.
It is, it's nice.
Yeah, I do this every time I think now.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. We're going to go all the way up to the caravans at the top, all the way around, and hopefully we might be able to see the Westlake Chalets on the way back, because I'm staying in one of those in March next year. So I'm gradually working my way through every single accommodation at Butlin's. Mum's getting an indigestion tablet.
Coffee.
While we're pedalling. See, this is what happens when one person stops pedalling, it's quite hard then.
Oh yeah.
I had to steer that way because the road is like leaning down that way.
We're on the wrong side of the road now. Back over there.
No, we can't, because it feels like it's going to tip over.
No, we can't go faster. We can't stop.
I mean, imagine it's quite comical, us on one of these bikes, to be fair. And over here is the staff accommodation and the little bank of 6 phone boxes, which, yes, I do believe still work. Oh, I need to overtake here.
Straight into the food.
I'm not going to drive up there. We've got a bit stuck. We were going to go through here, but there's a van parked. So we're having to do a 3-point turn, and you have to kind of go backwards with your feet. It was like the Flintstones. Turn it around. We're going to roll down this hill. We've just stopped for a little picture by the sign. Mum is now steering. Oh, I feel out of control. This must have been hard for you the whole way around. How are you feeling about the bollards?
We're going to go slow.
Oh, now we've got an uphill. Oh dear. Hang on, I feel like I'm going to fall out over the side. Oh no, we've got a speed bump. I don't think we ought to go over that. Oh. There we go. Now we're back at the higher centre almost. It goes very quick, the half hour. I don't know if you can do an extra half an hour and have an hour, but I'm not sure about that.
If your legs are up to it.
If your legs are up to it, but it would be uncomfortable on the seat, I think. There we go. They can park it. We're all done on our little Butlin's bike ride now and heading into the Skyline Pavilion. We're going to have something to eat now. Maybe some fish and chips. Not fish for me because I don't eat fish, but some chips perhaps. They do have chopsticks here, which is like Chinese food. Look at this mega mountain burger. That's at the diner, which is another location. That's pretty huge. Okay, here are my chips, and this is a very large portion of chips. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all of these, and Mum had something else earlier, so she's not going to be able to help, so I'm going to do my best. And they do have some tables here, which is just kind of opposite where the amusements are, and this is where the fish and chip takeaway is here. And just to show you the menu board so you can see kind of what the prices are like. It is very good, I have to say. I've always enjoyed whatever I've had from here. One thing they have a lot of at Butlin's are the grabber claw machines. They have tons of these. Might have to have a go on one of them. Got giant Monopoly here. They got one of these little snippet machines where you kind of have to snip the string, which is really hard to do, and you win what's hanging on it, which is all of these arcade tickets. That is a lot. I don't know what prize you would get for that, but that's a lot of tickets. And this is one of my favourite things they have here, which is giant hungry hippos. I love this. It's really funny when you watch people playing it. I did get a photo of Mum demonstrating. And the prize shop is inside what used to be Jumpin' Jacks, which was one of the clubs. Let's have a look what's in here. It seems such a shame seeing it like this because it used to be a really fun club in here. Just to give you some kind of idea, those little plushies there that are like a little bottle of Prime, you need 5,000 tickets to get one of those. They do actually have some pretty big time prizes here. So for a PS5, you would need 190,000 tokens or tickets, whatever you want to call them. An Xbox, 158,000. A Nintendo Switch, 118,000. So they do have some pretty big time prizes if you save up your tickets. Maybe if you keep coming back really regularly, you could eventually end up with something really good. I just want to show you the inside of the apartment. So this is a comfort apartment in Holnacott Village, and as you walk in you've got a little thing there to hang coats and stuff on. We do have all our luggage here because we're checking out this morning, so ignore that. And straight down at the end is the bathroom. And this one's actually a little bit bigger than some of the others we've had in other apartments. I would recommend bringing more toilet paper because there's never enough, and in these comfort apartments they don't come and like do anything with the room or put more toilet roll, so I would bring a little bit with you. And then to the left over here we've got a room with twin beds, and then round to this side there's a room with a double bed, and you can get different configurations of rooms. So some of them have just got like one bedroom, some have got two, some have even got three, I think, depending how many people you have. And this one has this kind of dressing table, which is really useful. There is an iron and an ironing board, but there is no hairdryer, and the comfort apartments do not have towels provided. Comfort Plus does, but not the Comfort, so remember to bring some towels with you. And they do have some power points by the beds to charge your phone and stuff. Excuse the bed not being made, that has been slept in. And they have some hangers and stuff for putting your clothes. And then it goes into the main living room and kitchen. So as you come into here, you've got a sofa. Some of these, if they're in other areas, might be on a second floor, but we wanted ground floor, so Holnacott Village is good for that. I did pay extra to be in this location. Then you've got your TV and a little coffee table, and then around to this side you've got a table and chairs, and the kitchen, which does have a full oven. You've got your fridge and a little freezer there, kettle, microwave. I did think these rooms had a toaster. This one doesn't, so plan accordingly. It might just be our room, but there is no toaster here. But we found this really comfortable. It's very similar to the Comfort Plus in terms of layout and everything. The Comfort Plus just looks maybe a little more nicely decorated. I haven't noticed much difference between the two, to be honest. It's just the fact that they don't provide towels. They don't come to sort out the bins and all that kind of stuff while you're here. But other than that, I found it very, very similar between the two. I did prefer the location, I will say, of the Comfort Plus that we had over in Plantation Quay. I did like that location better than here. There is a full-length mirror by the door there as well. There's a lot more noise around here than there is in Plantation Quay, so that's why I would choose it. Hey everyone, I am now back from Butlins, and I've just had my hair done. I've not put any hairspray or anything on yet, so it's kind of looking a little bit fluffy. I'm kind of rushing around. I just wanted to finish up this vlog, but I bought something while I was in Minehead and I just have to show you. This is Oreo flavour Coke Zero. I don't know what this is going to taste like, but I thought I would try it on camera. I really can't imagine what cookie flavoured Coke Zero is going to taste like. I saw an advert for this earlier, and actually that was so weird because I've never seen this before. I saw it in the shop, I bought it, then I saw an advert for it. So I don't know, I'd never heard of it until now. Limited edition Oreo Coke Zero. Let's see. Wow, it really actually does taste like Oreo. I was trying to imagine how it could taste like Oreos or cookies in general, and I was thinking, yeah, I bet it doesn't. I bet it's just going to have a slightly weird taste, but it properly does taste like Oreo, and I can like taste the chocolatey taste. That is weird, but I weirdly kind of like it. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this and what you thought. But if you like Oreos, I reckon you definitely will like this. Hey everyone, I just came to edit this quick little Butlins vlog and realised that I didn't do an ending. I think the last thing I was trying the Oreo Coke Zero, and then I just didn't do an ending to it. So I thought I would just come on now to wrap this up. This was just a quick little vlog. For the most part, I was just spending time with Mum, so we had several days there where I wasn't vlogging, but I wanted to show you a little bit of Minehead itself. myself and us going out on the Butlin bike because it was hilarious. It was really fun though, and I would definitely recommend doing that if you do a little trip to Butlins. It's something I remember from my childhood. They look quite different now than they used to. Obviously you saw that kind of vintage one they've got outside, and that's what I always remember going on. But it is really fun and it was a really nice few days. Absolutely loved it. And I'm filming this little bit actually several weeks later. I just wanted to show you something I got for my birthday because Becky got me this and I am obsessed with it. A lot of you will have heard of Oodies, and Primark have their own version which I think they call a Snoodie. It's basically like a wearable blanket. It's kind of like a giant dressing gown that goes over your head, or like a giant hoodie. It's kind of a combo of all of it, but it basically feels like you're wearing the warmest, snuggliest blanket ever. And they have a new Toy Story range. This is the Primark Toy Story Snoodie. It is absolutely amazing. It's so warm and comfortable. You can see the inside is really, really fluffy, and they've got a few other items, pajamas and socks and stuff. I just had to show you that because I absolutely love it, and those things would make really good Christmas presents if anybody's starting to think about that. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. There will be another Butlins vlog coming up in December. I'll be staying in the really nice accommodation called a Seaside Lodge, which is a big standalone kind of lodge. I'm really excited for this one. This is the one I've been most excited for. And I'll be vlogging a lot more of what we're doing day to day. We're probably going to go into Dunster and do a few other things. So if you'd like to see more like this, please do subscribe and tap the bell icon so that you're always notified when I upload a vlog. And please do give it a thumbs up because that helps other people to find it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.